All of these will attempt to answer this morning in the course of the. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to everyone in the studio.
Hello, good morning. Thank
I'm
you for
Prince
calling.
Suleiman Hassan.
Thank you for calling, Prince. Go ahead.
First of all, I've been stating it that elderly people must be taken proper care of, using some amount of 50%, 50.5 monthly. Now, why the other Nigerian must be getting 0.5 million once? Now, look at the population now. We spending lavishly on other unnecessary things. Why this
is when Nigerian youth. I'm a youth, and I'm a voice of the youth, and I will speak for the youth. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I will say is, the mistake Nigerian youth will have made is having this entitlement mentality of depending on the government. But I want to assure you today, none of the Nigerian youths have an entitlement mentality when it comes to the governance.
How do you mean?
An average Nigerian youth today take responsibility for everything they do. Now let's look at the job sector. The major challenge you have in Nigeria is the economic challenge. Let me tell you the truth. If you take away finances, I think everybody will be okay. But now let's look at it. How many graduates today are waiting for government job? Rather, they look for the private sector. Now let's look at it now. Those who are not looking for the private sector, worst come to worst, they will go and buy keke, they begin to ride. Now, someone that go and buy keke and start riding keke after graduation, do you want to tell me that person is waiting, depending on the government? So I won't say that. Look at them. Look at some of these POS attendants. Some of them are graduates. Are you getting my point? So the battle for survival is what an average every Nigerian youth is fighting. That's why you are here. You are fighting to survive. I'm fighting to survive. All of us, average Nigerian youths, our major quest is just the quest to survive.
There is a comment from Al Jazeera Media that 1 in 4 Nigerians suffers from mental illness.
Yes.
Will you buy to this submission?
Sure.
1 in every 4 Nigerian suffers mental illness. Interesting. Now, let me also take you to another report from this time around from TC Health. This one that ranks Nigeria as having the second most stable mental state in Africa. So these are two reports now
contradicting each other.
Yes, from different sides, right? Nigeria is also cited as having a high number. However, we are cited as having a high number of suicide rates. With some saying Nigeria is 15th globally. So which side of reports will you take as a Nigerian youth?
I will take the two. Now, the first one from Al Jazeera. Let's look at the mental health. Almost everybody in Nigeria is depressed. If you're not suffering from depression, you'll be suffering from anxiety. Are you getting my point? Everybody waking up in the morning, what to eat is not certain. Security is not guaranteed. Are you getting my point?
But the government will not agree with you on this.
They won't. But that's just the truth. Are you getting my point? Everybody, the next thing is, how do I survive? You understand me? It's either they are suffering from depression or anxiety or one kind of mental disorder. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now, let's come to the second side of the story. One thing I will commend Nigerians for is that we are strong. Because what an average Nigerian is surviving, some people cannot survive it. Nigerians are strong. We are strong-hearted. We are strong-minded.
Okay.
So if the person say that, I think it's because of our die-hard nation. We don't give up.
Nigerians don't give up.
Nigerians don't give up. Nigerians don't give up. When the going get tough, the tough keep going. That's what works for Nigerians. So we are strong.
All right, to be a part of the conversation, 0700 000 1049, 0700 000 1049. That's the number to call, and then you can contribute to the ongoing conversation. We're looking at Nigeria in the eyes of the youth. Festus Adelaja with me in the studio this morning. He doesn't seem to give the government, he doesn't even want to give the government more than 5/10 in his rating. He has also chosen to go with the figure that says we have a high depression rate in the country. I said I was going to take you on the task of creating opportunities for youth to be involved in decision making. But before that, let's take this phone call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mama Sunday. Thank you for calling.
I greet our analyst.
Yes, thank you. Go
Mama
ahead.
Sunday, thank you, ma.
Yes, so, I thank that our brother that is there. True, our Nigerian youth are trying. They are struggle. But it's not like no matter it may be, may see Judas in their midst. That's why they know me say they are not struggle.
Sorry.
But for the government side, if I say I should give them points, I will give them 40 points.
40/100.
Hello?
Mama Sunday, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
A parent that tell the child, don't steal, but did not provide what the child will eat, and he later start blaming the child for eating, and the child know that my dad is living fine. The dad will go to bar, enjoy himself, while the child is hungry, and the child tell the father, don't steal. Is it appropriate for the father to now blame the child for stealing?
No.
All right.
Not blame him.
So
but
we
you not provide what we eat for him.
all right. So our government, we see them flexing millions, flexing
All right,
cars, doing everything, and the youths are suffering from joblessness and other things. So will they blame them if they go otherwise? I'm not supporting you doing bad things, but will they blame them? I think they need to take responsibilities as well. What can you say about that?
Interesting. All right, thank you very much. Take responsibility. Actually, you can't tell a child to not steal and still go ahead to not provide what that child needs for survival. Hello, good morning.
Good morning once again.
Good morning, Prince Suleiman. Thank you for calling.
So I want to ask our just question as a youth. Number
All right,
one,
I'm with you.
they ask you, as a youth, do they believe they have a lot of commitment than even the elderly ones? That's
Sure.
number one. Do they have mission towards healing the elderly people's wounds? That's number two. Number three, are you ready to fight for that purpose I've mentioned? Not for themselves alone. You are not getting this, you are not getting that.
All right, thank you very
How do they fight? Then number one, first of all, as you use, as whatever they call themselves, there are many graduates around. Mechanics, they are graduates. In fact, they are graduates who are not graduates. Everybody has no job now to do. And they have what they call responsibility to their parents who have made them to do whatever they have to do, whether as a university graduate, outside graduate, whatever, or have left one thing for the other.
All
And
right.
they have lost one thing for the other.
All right, thank you very much, Prince Suleiman. Thank you for your question. So let's give space for analysts to go on. Festus, you want to...
All right, sir. Thank you so much for the question. First of all, it's not about we are ready. We are already taking responsibility, like I've said. We no longer wait for anybody. And now, let's get this right. Our adults today, Kanayo, do you believe they are quick to say youth of today's? But let's look at their time. A good number of them, even some of these are politicians, their parents could not afford education, but they enjoy free education. But in our own time, they made it expensive.
Hold on, please. Let's say that point again. So you're trying to say that the politicians
Honestly,
that enjoyed free
the things
education
they enjoyed, they
in
took it
their
away
time
from us.
are the ones now taking
Now
it away
you will
from
see a child,
Nigerians.
you will see somebody in school. I know many students. I know of one. I know many. I will just give you one as an example. She's studying music in university, 200 level. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Now she will do musical halls as a saxophonist. She will come back, she will make liquid soap. She will come back, she will do a fashion design work. A student. Because of what? The parents can't afford it. But all these are politicians. In their own time, the education was free. I remember if my dad was telling me the story. Even they give them, I saw the meal ticket. Go to any school now. Go to Kimagba Secondary School. See if they will provide any meal for any child.
Interesting.
Even if care is not taken, the principal or the school authorities may even be telling this to contribute PTA money to buy shock and other things.
All right. Hello, good
so
morning.
So we are taking responsibilities.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling.
Kanayo. This is Auntie.
All right. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you so much. To our analyst, I think I have to support him to an extent. Uncle Kanayo, what impression is a politician giving to a student when he has paid for his child fee for the next 5 years? We are in this Nigeria.
God bless you.
Another one, go to Ghana. I don't know whether you have seen that video about Mahama, who started their own discipline from home. He read our code of conduct. He said their ministers to submit their assets. That whoever that have not submitted as at the date he did will lose 3 months' salary or count himself out of the job. He said that very code of conduct will start from him. Whatever thing he's getting from the minister, he cut off their allowances. Let us do things right. It's not done. It's not done. We are not encouraging the youth in this country.
All right. Thank you very much for your. Thank you first.
I want to make another instance.
Okay.
There is one video that came up recently. That a politician went abroad only to meet a Nigerian a doctor there. That one said you will die here.
Okay.
Because he thought I will not make it in Nigeria.
Yes.
See, all these things are not encouraging at all.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your submission. Well, she says she has pointed fingers at the elderly. She said they're not living good examples and laying good examples for the young people. Are there good examples actually? Which examples of young people should we look at?
Which example from any of the politicians? Right?
Yes, maybe.
No politician is my role model. So I can't say follow the example, follow the pattern of this.
Okay. In one of the duties of the Ministry of Youth, actually, which is part of the duties of governance, it's to develop opportunities, right, and then access to training resources for young people, entrepreneurs, and skill support, skill acquisition, and vocational training support. In all of this, have you seen positive steps?
Well, I've been in Delta State for some years now. And to an extent, I think there is this program. From that angle, let me comment the government a little. Everything is not about criticism. There is this program that Delta State government used to do. We call it Rural Skill Acquisition, something. It's like an empowerment program, which they do almost every year, of which they will train youths from different rural areas.
Okay, no, when they pay for the advert, we can talk about it.
So what I'm saying is, from that
giving
aspect
the government
now,
a pass mark
yes,
in that aspect.
So I don't know if others do, but in most cases, we just see it on paper. We don't see them on ground.
Okay, my last question to you this morning: as a Nigerian youth, are you motivated to go into Nigerian politics? Is what you're saying?
No.
You're not.
No. Even if they give me free tickets, no.
Why?
Kanayo, believe politicians at your own risk. I'm being serious.
Believe politicians at your own risk.
That's just it.
All right. Thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. Believe Nigerian politicians at your own risk. Coming from Festus Adelaja, a Nigerian youth, we have looked at Nigeria from the eyes of the young person. No motivation, 50 over 100, but there is a little commendation in the act, in the area of vocational training. Of course, there are functions, there are things the Nigerian youth must do also. We must actually stay alive. Festus has given the Nigerian youth pass mark of not being lazy, not being indolent and idle. However, you must always stay prepared, and be sure that when opportunity comes, you have the right mindsets for it. He also said the Nigerian youth is some way somewhat depressed because there are no opportunities created. He is not socially stable, he is not mentally stable, he is not financially stable. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed because the federal government has a Ministry of Youths with 19 spelled out responsibilities. At the end of 4 years, I hope we'll all gather again at the assembly to rate the administration in the area of youth development. Again, I hope Festus Adedaja will be alive by then. God willing, we'll all be alive to discuss in 2 years' time how it has been by then. My name is Kanayo Nwabuwa. Have a great day.
Every voice